This is Chase Clanton with Gov Talk, joined by Scott Collins, Shelbyville City Manager. Scott, how are you today?
Doing well. Another beautiful, spectacular Friday.
It is.
Great out there. A little cool starting out, but that's good too.
Well, it's a good crisp morning, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So glad you're doing well, and thanks for coming in this morning, Mr. Scott.
Always enjoy it. Appreciate you all at WLIJ. Got election coverage. I mean, y'all do it all.
We do a lot.
Sports. I mean, a great baseball game last night.
And let's talk about the game last night. You were there. Tell me about it.
So much fun, and it's even more fun when the Eagles jump out to 5-0 lead after one.
Okay.
I mean, they were barreling that ball, hitting it all over the field, and did a great job. They, like I said, they opened up 5-0 and never looked back. Great defense, great pitching.
Yeah.
And I think we left right toward the end, and as we was walking out, though, they were shooting the game finale fireworks, and when we left, it was 9-2. So
really,
yeah, they were smoking last night. And the facility.
Let's talk about that.
Oh my goodness, Gary Cooper with Cooper Steel, what they have done working in conjunction with the school board and all the staff there at Bedford County High School. It's amazing. I mean, I've been to smaller colleges that's not nearly as nice.
That's a good point. I got to go, I think it was August of last year, so right when sports season was kind of kicking off for us anyways. Went out and got some cheerleader interviews and liners at play right now. But anyways, that's when I got to see all of that for the first time, and I was floored.
Oh, and the atmosphere last night, Chase, because the soccer district tournament was going on over in the football field area. Okay. And then you had the baseball regional tournament going on. And the food trucks, the inflatables, the atmosphere.
Wow, it's a festival.
It was almost like Ball Village. I mean, not quite that.
Yeah, but Shelbyville's,
Oh, it was exceptional. It was exceptional. Wow. Great food. I mean, and we even ate a grindstone before we went, but when I saw all the food trucks, I'm like, we got to do it again for the game.
My friends and I used to joke about, we go out and eat when we were kids and stuff, still do every now and then. We joke about we're going to leave someplace and go eat again. That sounds like exactly what y'all did. Yes. No joke.
We had such a great time, though, and like I said, the Golden Eagles couldn't have performed better. It was a textbook beatdown.
Wow. Well, shout out to our Shelbyville Central Golden Eagles, and thanks to Braden and Willie for covering the game last night.
Yeah, it was great. It was great, and I think they play again Sunday.
At 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, first pitch. Great.
It's going to be a good
forward to it, and the weather forecast is looking very favorable.
It is. Now, speaking of this weekend, we've got what I call National Bedford County Event Day. This Saturday, May the 9th, we've got the Connected Community 5K. Kicks off at 8 o'clock. That's an exciting one.
Oh, gosh, yes. Looking forward to it. Our Parks and Recreation, they set up tents and tell all about the great things. But the Bridge Bedford Committee that kind of puts this on. Last year, of course, was the inaugural event, and it was enjoyable. We did the 1 mile walk last year, me and my wife Renee. But this year we're going to try to do the 5K, walking 5K.
And folks, there's no rule on how you do your 5K. You can walk it, you can run it, you can sprint walk, is what I did one time. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
But I'm looking forward to it, and again, the forecast is so
beautiful.
Good. Last year it was a little chilly, but
was it really?
Just such a great event, and so many people, and I think the organizers said there's over 1,100 registered now.
How cool for the second year, Scott. Isn't that great for Shelbyville?
Amazing. It's amazing. And
yes, it is.
Then the other activities that go along with it, like I mentioned, Parks and Rec will have tents, booths set up. There'll be some other things similar to that. But then they have the teachers, because the schools are so heavily involved in this, because the majority of the proceeds go heavily to the schools.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they benefit tremendously from that. But they have like the inflatable dinosaur races. And
I saw that last year. Yeah.
It is fantastic to watch. It's hilarious.
I think Carol Garrett, Director of Communications at Bedford County Schools, I think she told me that the inflatable dinosaurs and stuff, they even had some Pokemon characters.
Yeah.
I think those were like administrators, principals, and folks like that at BCS, which was great.
It was great. And the students, the kids of all ages were eating it up.
Oh, yes.
So it was fantastic.
Yeah, and you're talking about the weather this Saturday, folks. We have been blessed here in Bedford County and Shelbyville with good weather for our plethora of events this Saturday. High 77, low of 54, and sunny. So
Great. Well, Chase, of course, we've touched on the Connected Community 5K.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Oh, Lord. Might need Brandon's help on this, but we've got the War Trace Strawberry Festival.
Oh.
That's one. I believe that starts at 9 to 4. I'm kind of stretching here. 9 to 4, I believe, is what that is. You ought to go check that out.
Great.
The Celebration City Region Car Club's annual car show, which has been going on for decades, is this Saturday. Car registration begins at 8. And with weather like this, we're expecting a big turnout, folks.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Speaking of events, now this one's in the past.
Okay.
But our police department always organize what they call cops and bobbers.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
It's where they go out to David Coffey's pond, small lake, and they bring in fifth graders to fish, and
Nice.
all of the emergency responders throughout Bedford County and beyond come out to help, to volunteer. I mean, you had representatives from the Sheriff's Department, our fire department, of course, our police department, but then also the Bedford County Fire Department, EMS officials. I mean,
wow.
And of course, teachers and administrators.
Yeah.
Phenomenal event. And some of them youngsters, they're all fifth graders. And some of them were pulling out largemouth that were sizable.
You're kidding.
And then they brought, it's too far away for me to see, but it's either a crappie or a bluegill that was much bigger than mine.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I'm like, wow, these kids have it going on.
Man, we're going to have to go see Mr. Coffee and see if we can drop a line in the water.
He may not be too happy with me for mentioning that.
Yeah.
But
no, well, I don't know where he is. So
but no, to look on the faces of the students.
It's all about the kids,
when they
right?
were bringing them in, and then sometimes I think our officers were having just as much enjoyment, helping them get off the hook and this and that. It was just a great day.
Well, folks got to go fishing,
The sun was shining. We had the mayor and several council members attend. It was
Very
just
good.
a really, really fun activity.
Well, and that's an event that's in the past. We're also talking about events that are tomorrow. This one is not tomorrow, but it sounds similar. It's not Cops and Bobbers, but Cops and Rodders. I believe that's coming up Saturday, May 23rd. Let me look. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's another Shelbyville Police Department sponsored event.
Yes, and all the proceeds from that particular event goes to their benevolent fund, where they help families at Christmas. So, first of all, you can go out and enjoy a wonderful family-oriented event looking at some nice vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
They always have a good turnout, weather permitting. But then the proceeds to it goes to help people at Christmas.
Right. It's not there to fund the police department. That's what everything else is for. This is for their benevolent fund that they're just choosing to do.
Yes, because it takes a lot of time and effort, but they're dedicated and they love their community, and we love them for all the work they do.
Welcome to Shelbyville, folks. That's what we do here, isn't it, Scott?
Absolutely.
Well, very good. And I've got to make mention that First Choice Pregnancy Center's Fish Fry, their 20th annual Fish Fry, is this Saturday. Not exactly sure on what the start time there is. I've been reading it all week. I should know, but I know the food's good. And they do curbside pickup. I know that much.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, so you can go check that out. There's just so much going on this weekend.
Well, I appreciate you sharing this with me, especially about the War Trace event, because all week long it feels like I've had my head up against the city treasurer doing budget work.
You need to get out.
In between other important meetings, we have really been drilling down on the budget. Our department heads, leaders, and staff have done a phenomenal job.
Yes.
Crunching the numbers, because, we always try to do a conservative budget. Okay. And they have really went above and beyond to provide the best services possible, but make sure there's not even an inkling of waste.
Right. So what are your goals for the budget this go around?
Well, I often have the opportunity on this show to talk about the great work of our mayor and city council and how they approve policies, they set the budget in essence, and give us direction during meetings on duties to carry out. But the main goal this year maybe, now of course it all to the council, but the employees.
Oh, very good.
People, we're losing employees at a kind of a concerning rate.
Okay.
To other great departments, but unless we kind of close the gap and provide the atmosphere and benefits needed,
sure,
we're not going to be able to keep a lot of our workforce. I mean, we've lost several good individuals. Now, we still have a great workforce. I mean, department leaders are unsurpassed. I've had the pleasure of, number one, being mayor back in my hometown, but also working in 4 different cities, plus Shelbyville. And Shelbyville, across the board, hands down, have the best leaders of the various departments.
Oh, great.
They're phenomenal.
Yes.
I've told people I've had the pleasure of working with some great finance directors, one in La Follette, one in Fayetteville. They were both spectacular, but Shelbyville's we've
got some good folks here, don't we? Well, that's excellent.
We do. And, Chase, we always hear when something goes wrong.
Okay.
One of the frustrations, but again, it's part of public service. Your heart's got to be in it to want to do public service.
Well, it's just like the Comps and Bobbers event. That was a heart thing. That wasn't a...
Yes.
Yeah.
But we pick up over 9,000 residential garbage collections a week. Over 9,000. But you miss one, and that's what people want to talk about.
That's what that's the hot topic, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then, we always try to get out there immediately. Sometimes we miss it for unknown reasons. Other times they may not quite got out there in time and want us to come back. But our Public Works Department does a wonderful job. Police, fire, parks, recreation, airport, planning, building, codes, administration. I mean, you can go on, and we're very fortunate here in Shelbyville to have the public servants that we have.
I agree, and it's important to remember that the people in leadership and in our public services are human as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, me, for example. Part stupidity, but even though we're right in the middle of budget time, I decided to do some yard work Sunday.
Oh, this is a good story.
And had my sunglasses all day long.
Eye protection on.
Running the chainsaw, doing the blade on my weed eater, clearing some brush, and then right at sundown I had a little fire going, getting rid of some of that brush, and I saw a dead pine tree limb hanging above my head, and I thought, well, let me just get that and throw it on there. And when I did, a small piece broke off and went right up under my eyelid. And, of course, I didn't have my sunglasses on because it was sundown.
Right, yeah, you had a fire going, right?
Yeah, and did not feel good. And ended up at the ER at 3 in the morning and then had to miss about 4 hours Monday.
I bet you did.
I went into 2 or 3 meetings that I couldn't miss, kind of like this.
Oh, you were Pirate Collins.
You know, I wanted to get a patch so bad.
You should have had a patch. It would have made you so much more intimidating.
But thanks to the wonderful services at Bedford Vandy, our Bedford County Hospital, they were wonderful and got me treated. And then I went to local eye doctor yesterday, and I got a follow-up next week.
Looking better. You look good.
It's important to follow personal protection.
Yeah, do your PPE, folks.
Yeah.
We're going to take a 60-second break here on Gov Talk. We'll be back with more from Shelbyville City Manager Scott Collins.
Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com. You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing.
All right, and we're back with Shelbyville City Manager Scott Collins, who is recovering well after his bonfire. No, you're being too hard on yourself. But we're talking about the budget in Shelbyville, and I understand the Downtown Improvement Grant is a large part of that.
Yes. The city has a portion of that grant, and this was budgeted in last year's budget, but we'll be doing 25% match on that.
Cool.
Budget-wise, we're continuing to meet internally, among staff, hashing out things now, so there'll be less to debate when it's presented to council. Mm-hmm. But one of the biggies that we're so excited about, this coming Tuesday on May 12th, Chase, me and you've been talking for about 3 to 4 years about the flood pumps. We're opening the bids.
Really?
Opening the bids on the flood pumps.
No way, okay.
And we hope to get moving. We hope it comes in as well as the soccer field grant bids came in. They came in under projections, so we're able to do more amenities, hopefully a concession and restroom area, plaza. So we're excited, but these flood pumps are highly anticipated. Again, it's been in the works for several years, but now it's go time.
Right, and for people maybe tuning in for the first time, hearing about this for the first time on this program, what are those flood pumps and what are their significance?
Well, you don't see it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
We have this huge flume system underneath.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
I have. Not many other people have, I guess.
But it's amazing. You can... Well, it's underneath several areas of our city. Mm-hmm. And, of course, the public does not need to be down there. It's very dangerous.
Oh, no, please.
It is, I think they said, 16 foot in circumference. It's a cavern.
It's a giant,
and all that feeds in, and then when it gets too much, we've got flood pumps that'll help push the water on over into the river.
Wow.
Now, I can barely explain the purpose of it, but our fire chief, our public works director, our city engineer, and so many others are more or less experts on this. To the extent, one of the meetings I did feel the need to come in for Monday, we had a meeting with the boring company. A Teams video meeting. They're the ones doing the tunnel from downtown Nashville to the airport.
The same people.
Yes. And so Pat Marsh, our Speaker Pro Tem state representative, he set us up with them in hopes that they may be able to look at our flume system and give us advice. Because word has it that even the Army Corps of Engineers came out and looked at it, and they're like, oh, we don't know what you need to do here.
Wow.
It's such a unique system.
It sounds unique. I don't know a whole lot about other cities and towns in Tennessee and their infrastructure. I'm just a radio guy, okay? It's not really my department. But I feel like the flume is fairly unique to Shelbyville, especially the specific type that we have going on.
Oh, during major flooding events, it carries stormwater from like 140,000 acres is my understanding.
Oh, that's significant.
From all, it's just amazing.
It is,
and again, it may be a public service to have our fire chief, Matt Doak, and Public Works Director, Buck Ballard, come in one day and just talk about it, because it is fascinating.
We should do that. That would be good.
It is fascinating. Of course, Buck and Matt's going to kill me now, but that's just a bonus.
That's just a bonus, so just die again. But folks, if you want to learn more about this, maybe this is your first time hearing it, Shelbyville was terrible for getting flooded, and I don't mean just like flash flood by bad rain. I mean flooded very badly. And I wish I could give you a date to look up, but just go on Google Images or something, look up Shelbyville flood. I would guess it'd probably be in the 1900s somewhere, and you're going to see some amazing photos.
I've seen some historical photos of it, and it's
remarkable.
I mean, South Canyon Street's just underwater. The Big Springs Shopping Center, there's water everywhere.
Floating,
But again, this system, and I've said 140, I meant 14,000.
I
acres.
See.
Yeah, 140.
14,000 acres. Let's back up on that one. 14,000 acres.
I misspoke, but again, Matt and Buck, they know this, and they would make for an interesting show.
Sure. Yeah, if they're interested, we'll have them on.
But when that item comes in, that's going to trigger some other budgetary, because if it comes in a little higher, we may have to dip into some money we've had in reserve for it. But if it comes in lower, that gives us an opportunity to provide more services for the community. So,
Very good. And you've had some things come in under budget, per se, so that's excellent.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the kind of news we like. Well, Scott, is there anything else you want to touch on this morning before we go off air?
Well, goodness, I've rambled on today, Chase.
No,
Again, thank you for the opportunity. A lot coming up. The council's monthly meeting will be May 14th, my wife's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Miss Collins.
They ran through the study session very efficiently, addressed a lot of big issues, and took the information prepared and moved right through it. So we're hoping for a good, productive council meeting, and then it'll be full-bore budget work and getting first and second readings and working through the issues.
Wow. Well, very good. Well, thank you so much for stopping in today, Mr. Scott. We always appreciate you.
Always enjoyable, Chase.
Good deal.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. Yes, sir. Thank you for that plug. Golden Eagles will be live here on WLIJ at 1 o'clock on Sunday, right after Phyllis Kopp signs off at 12 for all the religious programming that morning. But anyway, stay tuned for that. And again, we've been talking to Scott Collins, your Shelbyville City Manager here on WLIJ. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool, and triple-stranded pocketed coils to give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company, 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station, 931-684-5662.
Timeless hits and hometown favorites. 98.7 AM 1580 WLIJ.